I'm going to demonstrate the Song of Double Time. This is a song that you can play anytime in order to speed up the flow of time. In this version, the original and any of the N64 emulation versions, Song of Double Time only lets you fast forward to the dawn or dusk of the same day or next day. In the 3DS version, you can actually use it to specifically choose what hour of the day you want. We have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, you're the one who got a perfect score 2 days in a row. Do you want to play again? Today is target shooting day, isn't it, darling? Game is 10 rupees. Hit all the targets in the time limit before our dance is through. If you fall off this platform, you're out. What they also don't mention is that if you shoot them enough times, that you'll also be out. This is the easiest of the 3 days. I say that as I... Again, the archery is a little too polygonal in the Nintendo 64 era. There we go. But we got perfect 3 days in a row. Which, just like the Deku games, will give us a special reward. He got a perfect score 3 days in a row. This is all we have left to give him, honey. We got ourselves another piece of heart. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? It's kind of creepy to ask a child if you're happy. And that is it. We are done this cycle. So what we're going to do is make our way back to the bank and deposit our money. And we're going to return to the first day. Speak. Deposit. We get a good look at you. Yes, you, I remember. You're the guy with this amount of money. So, we want 32 rupees deposited. Next. We are going back to the dawn of the first day. Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to get full wallet right away as we fall through time. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. We're also going to slow down time because that's always important. So we're going to jump cut to our 2 spots for rupees. Jump cut. Right here. Jump cut. And here. Jump cut. So now that we are back here, let's get ourselves in here, turn into a Goron, and talk to this Goron. Oh, of all places, you're a Goron, so you should be able to carry a powder keg, right? So won't you buy a powder keg for 50? Yes. So now that we have the powder keg, we are going to make our way over to Romani Ranch, all the way down here in the south. It should be noted that if you are wearing the Garo Mask, you are an adult character, so the soldiers aren't even gonna look twice at you. Here we go. Charging forward. Passing the evil bird. And we have arrived here. We're gonna let this blow. Okay. So we are here in Romani Ranch on the first day. This is very important because this is the day. Yes, Tattle, we know that our horse is here. Isn't that your horse? Third time! Run, 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 run. Of course, this is our horse on the first day. Hi there. So what we want to do is talk to Romani. Hi there, little Romani. You seem so full of energy today, instead of on day 3. Hey, who are you? I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch. What's your name? You. You? That's a nice name, but how about Grasshopper? That's the name Romani gives you. See, you're wearing green clothes, and you patter about when you walk, so Grasshopper it is. Romani was practicing for tonight. Tonight, they are coming. The mysterious them. They come at night every year when the carnival approaches. Ooh, spooky aliens. They come riding in a bright shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And they come to the barn. I guess it should be noted the barn does have a roof. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Hey, Grasshopper, I'm recruiting for an assistant right now. You're a boy. Won't you try? Sure. Even though I think it is very sexist of you to think that a girl can't also help you. Great, now that's the spirit, Grasshopper. Okay then, I'm going straight into my strategy. They'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for the barn and approach it slowly, so hit them with arrows so they can't get in. You got that? And you mustn't leave the ranch. Grasshopper, let's practice right away. There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in the ranch, so hurry and burst them all. If you take 2 minutes, you're out. The current record is 1 minute. Are you ready? Doesn't matter if you beat the record. All that matters is breaking the balloons. There we go. Okay, you're done. 1 minute, 10 seconds. That's great. You two work perfectly together. I'll teach you Romani's horse calling song to you, Grasshopper. Now you two keep getting along and go practice some more. The horse seems to like this song. So this melody is what gives us our amazing ability to call Epona, which is good. We do have to come back here at night. I think it's midnight of the first day. It is Epona's song, the two who are bound by trust. When your arrows hit these, they burst into nothing, but the real ones will keep popping up. If they get to the barn, we lose. They'll run away at first light of the sun, so we have to keep fending them off until then. Did you get all that? Yes. The operation starts tonight at 2. I'll be waiting in the barn. Don't be late. Okay, so we got ourselves some extra abilities now. First and foremost, we want to head to the Gorman Brothers track. All the way down here. I believe we are also faster on horseback. Is that pathetic thing your horse? I would have guessed the little thing was a mule for sure. Ain't that right, little brother? Do you think that a horse that pathetic would gallop if you pushed that forward? Or would it run faster if you pressed A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for a chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. Yes, we'll race. It's a simple race, just once around the track. If you beat us to the finish line, you win. Yeah, you ready? I think you could shoot them to slow them down. Jump that gate. Jump this gate. Once more, we won! I can't believe we lost! Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine. We got ourselves the Garo Mask, the wandering ninja spirit who appears in Ikana, once wore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. We rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in it. That's funny. Now, what we could do is head to the third area known as Great Bay. But what we're actually going to do is make our way to the fourth area of Ikana Canyon. Now that we have the Gorman brothers, the Garo Mask, we could do quite a bit there. But what I want to do first is... I'm all over the place. First, let's head to the southern swamp. There are many reasons for where we're going and what we're doing. First and foremost, we need... Will you go into the water? No. Down. That's okay. Our Goron form is now able... Gives us the height to just walk through the swamp water. Which is great. I'm glad for that. We want to come over here and climb the ladder to the witch's hut. You do want to have rupees for this and a bottle if you have one. Which you should by this point, but we're just talking openly. First, we want to talk to the witch. Tee-hee-hee, welcome. My potions work very well, they do. And we want to grab ourselves a 20 rupee red potion. Drop down. Next, we want... Ow. To head back to Epona. Who's left us? Rude. Epona, you rude horse. Huh. I've never experienced Epona never wanting to come on call. There you are. Okay. So we want to make our way back up. Now to Ikana Canyon. And there's a reason why we're going to Ikana first. Over going to the Great Bay. And the reason is as simple as there is an item we can get in Ikana that will improve our life in Great Bay greatly. In fact, there's 3 items, but we are here presently to get 1. Well, 1 and 2? We want the Lens of Truth. And let's pull out. Hello? Speak. Huh? Don't tell me that. I'm shocked you're the first person who's ever spoken to me. I've been here for many years, waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and passes me by. It's 'cause I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. I have a request. Can you give me some medicine that would make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? Medicine? Here you go. Ah, that's that. Blah, blah, blah. And now we'll be able to see him. I feel better, I think. Thanks. Oh, here. In gratitude. We got the stone mask. Now let me practice standing out. Shiro, the stone soldier, was added to our book. We helped the inconspicuous soldier. So now he's visible. Next is over here. Ouch. First, I want the Mask of Truth. The mystical stone responds. If you use the Lens of Truth near here, speak to the man you'll find. You can earn a mask that can enable you to blend into the background and move even without being noticed. So there is an instance in the upcoming area. In Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS, they moved the location of the stone mask, which is a shame because the current location of it is set in a place that is off the main path. So you wouldn't actively go in that direction. In this direction. Instinctually, you want to go in the other direction. So let's get this and this. Oh, and this. Play the Song of Awakening. This giant skull kid awaits one who will awaken him. I think I failed this. I did. This is how bad it can be when... If you could not catch me, then that must be all the strength you have. No, that's not all the strength I have. I literally was turned in the wrong direction from pushing forward, and then I couldn't catch up to you to shoot you and slow you down. That's okay. We're gonna try this again. I'm pretty sure I have to leave. Technically that did leave the area. Yes. Okay. Let's try this again. I know that the arrows are to the side this time and not X. Come on. Okay. This giant Skull Kid warrior. Skull Kid. Style Kid warrior. Stop using ground pound on me. You're not Super Mario. There we go. Much better. Wait, it is my loss. Sheathe your weapon. I commanded the Ikana army of Ikana Kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? It's hard to take Link seriously when he's wearing bunny ears. Yes, sir. And now he's gone. Now, you are supposed to have the, no, shoot. You're supposed to have the hook shot for this. I don't. And because I also don't have the hook shot, I can't get up to the Ikana Canyon proper. There we go. Nope. Not what I was doing. Thank you, game. Jump. Here we go. We got ourselves another mask, the captain's hat. The ghost of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to this symbol of authority. Okay, so that is it here in the Ikana Kingdom. We were able to successfully get the 2 items. Now we just have to wait until night of the first day, but there is still more we can do while we have the time. Because of the area, though, we have to manually walk back to the graveyard. Sorry, Epona. Let's make our way back. Blow up that bomb too because we can. Wahahahahaha. So where I want to go to next, we probably won't have the time to make it. Well, maybe. If you want to get the largest wallet, what you have to do is complete a skeleton house before the night ends on the first day. But to get into the house, you need the hook shot. Leap. Here we go. Great Bay Coast. There's actually a lot to do here. In my normal runs, I end up doing Great Bay and Romani Ranch, basically synchronized to each other. So that may end up be what I do here. First and foremost, unlike Snowhead, where there was a bit to do before we met someone, we have this. Somebody, please, get me to shore. If I grab him from here, oh no, it's normal. Okay, so there is only one way you can move this Zora. He looks like a Zora prince. Zora's gonna get up and step, 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 step. The seagulls are really liking the smell of fish. Anytime, dude. Oh. And down he goes. Speak. I'm Mikau of the Zora people, guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me, my final message. Will you listen to it? Yeah. I will relay it in song. 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs and she lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa, in Great Bay now something is a-happening. Is it now? Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg. Gerudo pirates, they stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates, then pow and bam, I get knocked down and here I am. Baby, if I die like this, even if I die, it won't be in peace. That's for sure. Somebody please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, somebody, please heal my soul. Thank you. Good night. He wants someone to heal his soul. I don't think he even realized that he was talking to a Hylian kid. Here we go. So Mikau is floating to his death, and his last lingering thoughts are on Lulu. And their friends. And they're gonna go to them. But Mikau is going to play forever with his friends within the confines of this mask. Oh, sorry, it didn't turn him into a mask right away. Watch as his body disappears and leaves behind a mask. Bloop. You got the Zora Mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Zora. Press C again to return to normal. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. Now, 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 now. Wow! And we're paying respects. Okay, herein lies Mikau, the legendary guitarist of the Zora tribe. He is to be remembered in song, and his lyrics are written here. Will you try to sing Mikau's lyrics? Sure. We, the Zora, Sharp fins are the mark of the Zora. We swim, speeding through the seas with A and C stick. And left stick. If R is pressed when swimming, a shield is produced to deflect enemies. Spoken. If you have magic. We can even dive by pressing B. Oh, we the Zora. Zora fight song. For my punch of anger, hit B. Press B repeatedly for a flurry of attacks. Yeah. For my deadly move, press and hold B. Now release. It's the final blow. My double cutters. So what that refers to is... boop. The scariest of all the masks. Punch, punch. A flurry of attacks. His double cutters, also known as boomerangs. The shield to deflect enemies. It is electrical. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. We've got a lot accomplished. We ended up getting the final heart piece from the Honey and Darling shop. We went to the Ikana Kingdom to get the stone mask, and we got the captain's hat. We went to Romani's Ranch. We got Epona's song. And we also got the Garo's Mask from the Gorman brothers. And finally, we came to the Great Bay and got the Zora Mask from the region. Our final transformation mask. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In the next episode, we are going to go get the map of Great Bay. We're going to try to get the hook shot because that is an important tool we can utilize. And if the time comes, we will be dealing with them in Romani's Ranch. I'll see you guys next time. If you like this episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Majora's Mask content. We'll see you guys next time. Later!